In an oversaturated market, with more and more compact SUVs, Honda HR-V remains a standout, particularly among Generation Z consumers. Repeatedly the most favored SUV among young American drivers, the HR-V has already established a sizable niche. But for 2026, Honda has brought out a sequence of evolutionary but significant changes intended to secure the HR-V's favor with the style and tech-savvy, digitally native Gen Z consumer base. Aesthetically, the 2026 HR-V is not entirely revamped. Instead, Honda likes to subtly touch things up, most likely to maintain the sleek and contemporary look that has attracted young drivers. The most dramatic outward modification is in the grille, where there is a new mesh design. Although subtle, the small modification adds a bit of contemporariness to the familiar face of the car. Wheel designs themselves have been refreshed across all trims. Even the base LX is fitted with 17-inch alloy wheels now, providing a premium look from the get-go. Higher up the range, the EXL trim receives larger 18-inch wheels, contributing to a sportier, more aggressive stance. Other visual upgrades are trim-specific. The EX model is now equipped with tinted rear glass as standard, which offers privacy as well as a premium-level visual upgrade. Conversely, the Sport trim gets blacked-out rear emblems, further emphasizing its edgier character. New colors, solar reflection, and boost blue add bright choices that will probably appeal to a younger, more expressive buyer who seeks individuality in his or her car. HR-V cabin has experienced more significant updates, especially in terms of technology and comfort. The most significant improvement might just be the update of the antiquated 7-inch infotainment screen on the Sport and LX models to a larger 9-inch display. This redesign is more than just a visual tweak. It also has a quicker processor, designed to reduce lag and enhance user interaction. Connectivity has also advanced considerably. Wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are now a standard across the board, eliminating cables and ideally complementing today's smartphone-loving drivers' wireless means. Along with this update is a new standard wireless phone charger, a more and more vital feature as phones get more powerful and less dependent on a physical attachment. Other features include front footwell lighting for the EXL model, further adding to the luxurious in-cabin environment. Silver trim on the steering wheel and dynamic illumination of the climate control gauges round out the EXL's luxurious ambiance, ensuring that even the highest level of this budget-friendly SUV feels refined. Under the hood, the 2026 HR-V is essentially the same as before. It keeps its 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine with 158 horsepower and 138 pound-feet of torque. Mated with a continuously variable transmission, the engine focuses more on smoothness and efficiency than straight-line performance. A pragmatic decision for commuters and daily drivers. Front-wheel drive remains the standard on every trim level, and all-wheel drive remains an option for owners who desire more traction in the different road conditions. Regardless of configuration, the HR-V remains one of the more economical options in its class. Front-wheel drive HR-Vs achieve 26 miles per gallon city, 32 highway, and 28 combined. All-wheel drive suffers a slight decrease at 25, 30, 27 miles per gallon due to increased weight and drivetrain drag. Interestingly, Honda calls for 91-octane premium gasoline in the HR-V, an uncommon stipulation for a vehicle in this category. While not necessary, using the prescribed octane may maximize engine performance and fuel economy over the long term. Space behind its vertical rear seats remains among the HR-V's strong suits. Behind the upright rear seats, the subcompact crossover SUV has 24.4 cubic feet of cargo room. Folding away its second row reveals an expansive 55.1 cubic feet of space, enough for weekend hobbies, grocery runs, or the odd home improvement project. These numbers make the HR-V stylish and modern enough to be a fashion statement, yet practical enough to serve as a first or sole vehicle for a young purchaser. Safety is always at the top of the HR-V's personality. Honda's full safety suite, Honda Sensing, remains standard across all trims. The feature-rich system includes features such as collision mitigation braking, road departure mitigation, adaptive cruise control, and lane keeping assist. But rear cross-traffic alert and blind spot information are only available on Sport and EXL models. This strategy allows more sophisticated tools to those who will pay slightly more, though base safety tech is already more than the class norm. Pricing for the 2026 HR-V reflects its incremental changes and increased production costs. The entry LX model starts at $26,200, an $800 increase over the previous model year. The Sport model starts at $28,000, and the high-end EXL starts at $30,050. Prices do not include a mandatory $1,395 destination and handling fee. An upgrade from front-wheel drive to all-wheel drive on any trim adds another $1,500. Although the prices are up, the basic feature package on every model, especially wireless connectivity and larger screens, represents a better value than ever. The subcompact base LX, even at its lowest price, no longer lacks for much with larger wheels and better technology. The Sport trim adds a more aggressive appearance, and the EXL balances luxury features and budget, making for a very appealing option for those who want a taste of luxury without stepping into a premium badge. Every revision to the 2026 HR-V seems to be tailored specifically to attract younger buyers. Rather than reinventing the wheel, Honda has phased in upgrades with things younger drivers care about: wireless everything, aggressive styling choices, and uncomplicated tech. Meanwhile, the HR-V's practicality, fuel efficiency, and reliability remain intact, preserving the attributes that have made it a long-time favorite in the subcompact SUV class. In a time when brand loyalty is not quite so certain, and shoppers are wiser than ever, one needs to offer a vehicle that is new, appropriate, and capable. The 2026 Honda HR-V manages to walk that tightrope. It doesn't need a drastic makeover in order to remain fresh. Small steps, done well, keep it a smart, stylish, and safe option for drivers of the future.